Great Lakes 2A here. Happy Independence Day, everybody. Just wanted to talk about some of the things I'm seeing on the 250th anniversary of the United States of America. And it's one of the things that actually really pisses me off. It really bothers me. Is seeing people say, especially on the left, say that they can't stand seeing red, white, and blue right now. They can't they can't be patriotic right now. They can't appreciate America right now. First of all, we don't appreciate America or celebrate America depending on who's in the White House. Firstly, regardless of who's in the White House, we still love our country the same, no matter what. When Biden was in office, when Obama was in office, I still loved my country. Did I love my government? No, but I loved my country. And one of the things that's pissing me off is seeing these people act like that America is the same as our government. They tie the Trump administration or whoever's in office to the founding of our country. And that's not true. The founding of our country has to deal with our independence with Great Britain and our founding fathers liberating the colonies from Great Britain and becoming independent. This really doesn't have anything to do with who's currently in the White House today. And for the left to sit here and demoralize our country, sit here and slander it and insult our founding fathers and insult the founding principles of our country on the 250th birthday of our country is almost too much to bear. I cannot stand watching these people be so ungrateful for what we have, ungrateful for the economy we have, for capitalism, for the freedom, the Constitution, the Declaration of Independence, the Federalist Papers, everything that has to do with how our country was founded. And they want to sit here and try to tear it all down. They want us to be a socialist country. They don't want us to be a capitalist country. They don't want us to be a constitutional republic. They want us to be a democracy. They want to literally tear down every foundational part of our country. And that is what aggravates the hell out of me. And it should aggravate the hell out of anybody that actually truly loves our country. And you have to ask yourself one of these things too. If our country was so racist, oppressive, full of inequality, why do so many people from all these other countries literally swarm our borders? If we didn't have a good economy, if we were oppressive, if we were racist, if we didn't have equality in our country, why do all these people from Cuba, Venezuela, and all the countries around the world swarm our borders? I'll tell you why. For one, they would feel free here. They also feel that there is opportunity here. And there is opportunity here compared to other countries. Other countries have it way worse than us. A lot of socialist countries, for one, don't even have food for their citizens to eat. So yes, capitalism is far greater than any other economy system out there, especially when you're talking about communism or socialism. And whether you believe or not, those are two separate systems, two separate forms of government. You can keep lying to yourself. People think socialism is a better system when all it is just the beginning of socialism or communism. Socialism is the beginning of communism. Most countries don't even make it to communist before they fail under socialism. Venezuela is on its way to being like Cuba. Cuba is a communist country. Venezuela is a socialist country. And when you compare the two and you try to find differences in both of them, there's really not much of a difference. Except one calls itself socialist, one calls itself communist. That's the difference. But as far as the people in those countries, they all suffer the same. And that's why they always try to come here. If we were such a horrible, evil, racist, unopportunist country, then people wouldn't swarm our gates. But they do. And that's one of the things that Democrats need to realize, is that the reason why all these people are coming here is because our country is great. There's no other country like it. Absolutely no other country like it. And to want to tear it all down and turn it into a socialist country, you're taking the one safe haven out of the world where people could come to. Because once this country becomes a socialist or communist country, immigrants won't be coming here anymore. They'll be trying to find the next better thing. Probably the Czech Republic. But, that being said, we need to stop being ungrateful about what our country has to provide us. We have to stop being ungrateful of our freedoms, ungrateful of our economy system, capitalism, and actually appreciate what we have. Even though gas prices are $3+ a gallon of milk costs around $3 a gallon. Eggs cost around $1.50 a dozen. Bread costs about $1.50 a loaf. But if you go to any of these other countries where food is in such high demand because they don't have it, you'll pay tenfold. We can sit here and bitch about inflation all we want. But if you actually look at it from hindsight, we actually have it pretty good in this country compared to the rest of the globe. So it's time for the Democrats and everybody that lives in this country to stop treating it like it's the most horrible thing that's on this globe, because it is not. It is far from horrible. And if you really have a problem with our country and you really don't like it and you just hate it just to hate it, then get the fuck out. Go move to China or Russia or Cuba or Venezuela and go see how well you hold up there. You have no clue how luxurious your life is here in America versus what they have to deal with. So if you have to bitch and moan about what we have here, get the fuck out and go to those countries. And leave our country alone. There's already countries that have the system that you want to make America. They already have those systems, socialism and communism. So why make this one a socialist communist country? Go to one of the already established communist or socialist countries and leave this one the fuck alone. Because quite frankly, if you're going to be ungrateful of our country and shit on it in every sentence that spits out of your mouth, then we don't want you here either. That being said, happy Independence Day, everybody. And try to be a little grateful for what we have here in America.